Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that Hope is ready to give her mother Brooke an ultimatum. She is absolutely tired of the fact that Brooke keeps choosing Ridge over everyone else. Ridge was absolutely nasty to Hope and called her the kind of names that no woman should hear. Yet Brooke is still falling all over him like he's the only man left on the planet. That's why for Hope, enough is enough. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that she's going to take matters into her own hands and tell her mother that she needs to make a choice. Either Brooke chooses her family or Ridge. And if she decides to choose Ridge, that means Hope is going to ban her from seeing her granddaughter Beth ever again. Desperate times call for desperate measures. As our readers can imagine, the internet certainly had a lot to say about the matter. Some have even commented with, in order to break the cycle because Hope ended up going for the same kind of man. While Liam was following Steffi all over town like a stray dog shivering after her, Brooke was encouraging Hope to go begging after Liam like she is shamelessly begging after Ridge right now. Another fan wrote, I don't know that I would go to the extreme of removing my mother from my life. I definitely would move off my mother's property and get my own place. I may tell her that her destiny is not welcome in my new home. If Ridge was any kind of decent human being, he would reach out to Hope himself and work on forming a new relationship with Hope. Brooke shouldn't be involved at all. And then there was this comment as well. What boggles my mind is how Rick, her eldest son and firstborn, hates Ridge, and has categorically said so numerous times, and now we don't see him at all. The only people rooting for a Bridge reunion are her sisters and Eric. No one else. That should say something. The crack in the glass. The storm outside wasn't nearly as fierce as the one brewing inside the Logan mansion. Hope Logan stood rigid, her arms crossed over her chest, her lips pressed into a line so tight it looked like they'd been drawn with a pencil. Brooke sat on the edge of the couch, tension radiating from her, as she tried to maintain her usual maternal composure. But the cracks were showing. You're not serious, Brooke said softly, shaking her head. Hope didn't blink. I've never been more serious. You want me to? What exactly? Cut Ridge out of my life? Just like that. Hope's voice trembled, but it was strong. Yes. Brooke's breath caught in her throat. Hope paced the living room like a caged animal. I'm tired of watching you sacrifice yourself for a man who chooses Taylor whenever it's convenient. I'm tired of being second to Steffi, to Thomas, to that entire family, because of your obsession with Ridge. And now that Thomas and I are over for good, I finally see it. The pattern. The same one I've fallen into. This isn't just about Ridge, is it? Brooke asked. No, Mom, Hope said. It's about everything. It's about you not seeing me. Not really. It's about you choosing Ridge time and time again. About you telling me to forgive Thomas, to let things go. But who forgives me? Brooke's eyes welled up. I have always put you first. No, Hope snapped. You've put a second to your fantasy. But I'm done. I won't let Beth grow up seeing the same cycles. The same betrayal. The same obsession. Brooke stood, her hands trembling. Don't make me choose. You already have, Hope whispered. But this time I'm giving you one last chance to choose me. Echoes of the past. At Forrester Creations, Ridge stared out the window of his office, the Los Angeles skyline blurred by the torrential rain. Carter entered quietly, holding a thick folder. Final contracts, Carter said. But you okay, Ridge? Ridge turned. I don't know. I think I'm losing Brooke. For real this time. Carter raised an eyebrow. Because of Hope. If she gave her an ultimatum, Ridge muttered. Hope wants Brooke to choose between her and me. Wow, Carter said, sitting down. That's intense. She's angry. About Thomas, about Hope for the future, about everything. And I can't even blame her. We all saw what happened when Thomas got too close. Again. Carter frowned. You think Brooke will actually walk away? Yeah, I don't know, Ridge said. But for the first time in forever, I'm scared she might. Steffi takes a side. At the Cliff House, Steffi sipped her tea while Finn massaged her shoulders. So Hope wants Brooke to dump Dad? Finn shook his head. Sounds like a mess. She's acting out, Steffi said flatly. But she's not wrong. Thomas broke her trust again. And no one really stood up for her, not even Brooke. You think Brooke will pick Hope? Steffi scoffed. She should, but she won't. Brooke always picks Ridge. Finn arched a brow. You don't sound happy about that. I'm not, Steffi said, her tone sharp. Because if she picks Ridge, Hope's going to burn everything down. I can feel it. She's not the same sweet Hope we knew. What do you mean? She's becoming, like Brooke. The old Brooke. Ruthless. Bold. If Brooke chooses Ridge, Hope will make sure she regrets it. Eric's wisdom. Meanwhile, at the Forrester mansion, Brooke sought comfort from the man who had once loved her with the gentlest heart. Eric offered her a glass of wine, which she declined. I need clarity, not comfort, she said. Eric smiled. Sometimes comfort leads to clarity. She sank into the couch beside him. I don't know what to do. I love Ridge. But Hope, she's hurting. And I've been blind to it. Eric nodded slowly. You've always loved fiercely. But that love has consequences, Brooke. Ridge is part of your soul, but Hope is part of your heart. I thought I could have both. Maybe you can, but not like this, not when they're at war. Brooke wiped a tear. If I lose one of them, you'll lose both, Eric warned. Unless you find a way to be honest, truly honest, with both of them, and yourself. The power of public fallout. Hope wasn't waiting around. The next morning, she entered the Forrester boardroom where Ridge, Steffi, and Carter were mid-discussion. Without permission, she stood at the head of the table. I want it on record that I will no longer be affiliated with Thomas in any professional or personal capacity. And if this company values transparency, then I demand it acknowledge what happened. Hope. Ridge began, but she cut him off. Thomas manipulated me. Again. He wormed his way back into my life using lies and half-truths. I take accountability for letting him, but I won't be silent about it anymore. Steffi stood. This isn't the place, you know, Steffi, Hope said sharply. This is exactly the place. This company has protected Thomas for too long, and I'm done being quiet. She tossed a thick folder on the table. I'm terminating my line, effective immediately. Hope for the future is finished. Gasps echoed through the room. Ridge stood, face pale. You don't mean that. I do, Hope said, staring him down. And if you or Brooke come begging to fix this, you'll know what needs to change first. Deacon's warnings. Later that day, Hope found herself at El Giardino. Deacon had been expecting her. You stirred the pot, he said, sliding a latte across the counter. More like I flipped the whole table. You okay? No, Hope admitted. But I'm not going to let this destroy me. Deacon leaned in. You sure this is about Ridge, or is it about control? Hope didn't flinch. Both. For once, I want control. Of my life, of my family, of the future. And what if Brooke doesn't choose you? Hope looked away. Then I'll walk away. From her. From Forrester. From all of it. Deacon's eyes softened. That's a big price. Hope nodded. But it's worth it if it means breaking the cycle. Brooke's decision. Brooke stared at the fireplace late that night. The shadows of flames danced across her face, mirroring the turmoil in her soul. She heard the door open behind her. Ridge entered slowly, his eyes tired, his spirit heavier than usual. She gave you an ultimatum, he said softly. Brooke nodded. And what are you going to do? I don't know, she whispered. He took her hand. I love you. I know, she said, tears falling freely now. But maybe love isn't enough this time. Ridge didn't answer. I have to show my daughter that I hear her, that I see her pain, that I'll protect her, even from myself, even from you. Ridge stiffened. So that's it. Brooke stood and gently placed a kiss on his cheek. For now, I'm choosing hope. Fallout and flames. When word spread the next day, it was as if an earthquake had shaken Forrester Creations. Ridge left the building without saying goodbye. Steffi paced her office, muttering curses under her breath. Thomas, who had returned from a design retreat, was blindsided. She ended the line? He asked Steffi, stunned. Yes, Steffi replied. And Brooke sided with her. Ridge is crushed. This company is spiraling. And hope. She's dangerous now, Steffi said. Because she has nothing left to lose. The aftershock. Hope stood in the Forrester showroom, running her fingers across one of her final designs. Brooke entered quietly. I told Ridge, Brooke said. Hope didn't turn. And I chose you. Hope turned slowly. Really, Brooke nodded. I lost him. But I couldn't lose you too. Hope's expression softened, but she didn't move. Thank you, but this doesn't fix everything. I know. Hope took a deep breath. We have a lot of work to do. We'll do it together, Brooke said. For the first time in days, Hope allowed herself to smile. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.